welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I must say, I feel a strange tension between us. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 3! I don't want to brag, but I'm being, dare I say, super consistent. And I, today, will film myself opening the advent calendars first, but this time, for real. It only took me 3 days to get it right. Alright, let's go right into it. Whoa! Is that Redhead Begins authentically opening her calendars for the first time ever live on camera? Yes, it is. Let's start with the sock calendar. I'm very curious if today is gonna be an other sock or if it's gonna be the pair to something we already kind of have. Okay, well at least it's themed. We got a Ravenclaw sock. It's still the funniest thing in the world to me that you just get one sock for at least a good week. You're not gonna be able to wear any of these. You're just collecting them one by one. Who made this? We just thought, yeah, one sock is where it's at, man. Yee. I have a hunch that tomorrow is gonna be the Slytherin sock. 3 out of 4 houses down. Now let's move on to my favorite calendar that I enjoy so much. My little army of little Funko Pops. This is, by the way, what they originally looked like. You wouldn't know because I didn't show you the last 2 days, but originally they're packaged in one of these boxes. I wonder who it is. Would it be a tiny, it would make sense for it to be a tiny Ron, because we have Harry and Hermione, unless gingers don't matter. Gonna say unless gingers don't matter. We got Harry, Hermione, and the next logical conclusion, an owl. This makes sense. Yeah, so the main characters of Harry Potter, just Harry, Hermione. Was his face an owl? Dude, I love it. I thought Ron was gonna be the next one. Oh well. And last but not least, day 3 of my chocolate calendar, which you've never seen me consume one of these bad boys. Yesterday, don't want to brag, but I kind of threw it up in the air and caught it with my mouth. So I'm gonna have to repeat that today. You may say I'm a dreamer. This is gonna hopefully look so cool. So cool. Whatever. You single? Whoever invented advent calendars just has my 10 out of 10. Thank you. Please invent something like that again. Whoa, what are we doing in a forest, you may ask? Well, I've kidnapped you and you are now officially mine. So let's run away together. No, I thought it's kind of fun if I take you along on a little winter walk. We still have some snow left. Oh yeah. Now I am on a bit of a mission today as I'm walking in these forests. I have a bunch of peanuts with me. They're made for birds to eat. I'm trying really hard to befriend the crows that live here. Wow. I tried really hard to get on their good side, so I'm just kind of spreading these. Target locked. Target locked. Ah, no. Come back. No. Plans of world domination will have to wait another day because I'm almost out of peanuts. Are you coming to the tree? They strung up a man. They say who murdered 3. Parkour. Parkour. Whoa. Whoa, she's really good. My mom is walking next to me, by the way, as I'm filming all of this. Whoa, parkour. Look how beautiful it is. I could just, whoop, just go for a little dip. Water investigator, yeah, almost freezing. I sure hope I don't slip and fall, so somebody has to catch me. Oh no. Look at this tree holding on to its leaves. Not like other trees. I still have my leaves. What a pick-me tree. You're probably wondering how I suddenly got here. Well, we're back from the walk, and I thought it would be fun if we do a little cooking together. And I just had to climb to our attic to get the potatoes because this is the coldest place of the house right now. So, let's go. Hey there, Smexy. Welcome to my kitchen. So I'm gonna show you how to make my world-famous, humbly said, world-famous, how to make potato garlic soup. It's pretty simple, super nice for the cold weather. So this is everything that you would need for the recipe. You need 700 grams of potatoes, 3 to 4 heads of garlic. This one's already a little eaten. And technically only need 1 onion. I decided to add 2 more just for funsies. Some butter, some olive oil, some vegetable broth, a lot of spices and herbs, and that's pretty much it. I would suggest starting with the heads of garlic because you have to chop off the top ever so slightly and then wrap them in aluminum foil. Let me show you how, baby girl. Make sure that every single little thing is uncovered. For example, this one isn't. Make sure to open them all up ever so slightly. Whatever we cut off, we're not gonna waste because all of these little things that we just chopped off and took out, we're gonna use for the soup anyway, so nothing's gonna go to waste. Now this is what we have. We have the garlic with the removed top. We have the leftover garlic that we chopped off in here. We're gonna put that in the soup sooner. And now all you gotta do is you take some olive oil and you just ever so slightly make sure that every piece of it is hit a little bit. You don't have to go overboard. I sometimes accidentally put a little bit too much. It's enough if it's ever so slightly. Just make sure every little piece is drizzled. Take some salt and just put it on top, and then it looks like this. Wow, she's really good. And now you just gotta make them little balls. Ta-da! Take these and you put them in the oven for about an hour at 170 Celsius. This takes an hour until they're roasted, so there's not really much use doing anything else before that. So just put these in. And just as I said, bad boys are now baking. Looks pretty cute. We got the onions and garlic in here. We're gonna put that aside for a while, and I love cutting onions, man. It feels good. Oh, this. Don't do that unless you're a professional, which I certainly am. Now, something I've learned when working with knives and anything sharp is always cut towards yourself with maximum force. I'm joking. POV, you're Ramsay Bolton and you're peeling a random person's skin off. Just find a way to make it fun. POV, you're a poor Victorian child and this is the only way Madame White Skirt Berry will let you stay in her orphanage. Oh, you want to get adopted? Peel potatoes, child. Nobody wants you. And all done. All you gotta do is give these a good wash and then they're good to go. One last thing I need from the garden is some fresh rosemary because that's what we're also gonna put in the soup, and that's why I'm currently outside with my little choppers. Don't you even worry about it. Alpha will provide for you. Don't even worry about it. Say goodbye to your brethren. Then you add paprika, herbs, and pepper. Now, right here, I have 1 liter of vegetable broth that I'm gonna use later. And in here, we have olive oil and butter. Use more than you would think, and trust me on this, it's gonna make so much of a difference in the taste. And then you just wait until it's all melted. Just like I'm melting your heart right now. Look at that, it's all ready for the onions. Just pour them all in. Don't even worry about it, just pour it all in. Now I just mix it all up and you just gotta let it sit and do its thing for a few minutes. Then you add the vegetable broth and the potatoes, and then you just let it simmer for about half an hour, which should be the time when your garlic's done anyway. So it's super simple and it already smells so good. I wish I could send you smells because it's so good. Make sure the water starts getting bubbly but it doesn't boil, and then cover it and let it sit for half an hour. Now I don't want to brag, but I got one of these massive bottles to remind myself to drink enough, and just about 3 p.m. and look where I am. I'm doing so well. The soup is done. Now we just gotta fish out the rosemary and pretty much everything that we can puree, which is the rosemary and the bay leaf. That's the end. This is what roasted garlic looks like, by the way. You add as much salt, pepper, whatever you like. This is the finished soup. Alright, that was it for today. That was today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. And I'll see you tomorrow, Smexy. Don't forget about me until then.